Since, okay, among our near and dear family members of Lord Chaitanya, Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, Saraswat Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. So, that was Srila Guru Maharaj's all-encompassing mood, okay, all-accommodating mood and temperament, always, all-embracing mood. That's why he is known to be one of the greatest harmonists in the world, in the universe. Sometimes he used to refer to the English magazine of his Gurudev, our Parama Gurudev Srila Saraswat Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, that he purposefully chose the very name, very title for his English magazine as The Harmonist, to give us the message, to give us that clear message that we are the harmonist, following in the footsteps of Lord Krishna Chaitanya Dev, our divine couple, and all our Guru Varga. So we must be harmonist in true sense. Actually, the Guru Maharaj explained many times that pure Krishna consciousness cannot but be full of harmony, okay, full of all harmonious relationships. In other words, this infinite world of the full-fledged harmony. So anyway, so referring to that, Srila Saraswat Thakur wanted to name his English magazine The Harmonist. The meaning of harmony is not just only confined within the concept of adjustment. Pure adjustment, yes, but it is much more than that. The way Guru Maharaj explained the term harmony is much more than just some sort of technical adjustment. He explains it as beauty, okay, love, because beauty and love, divine beauty and divine love finally can harmonize everything. That has this special power. Where there is divine beauty and divine love, that has got so much potency, so much divine potency within, that can easily harmonize everything. So the term harmony, used by Srila Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Guru Maharaj, means a proper, all-accommodating adjustment which is empowered by divine beauty and love, power of beauty and love. So Guru Maharaj already explained so much around Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Divine truth of eternity, of eternal character, Satyam, Shivam, the embodiment of all auspiciousness, highest good, and Sundaram, embodiment of all beauty divine. So, Supreme Lord Krishna, Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu means they are personifications of the divine truth, of eternity, okay, divine good, highest divine good, and highest beauty. Sattam Shivam Sundaram. Beauty also means ecstasy, bliss. That's how our Guru Varga realized. Because whenever we see any beauty anywhere, it means we appreciate it, we like it, love to see. That's why it is beautiful. So beauty is not only objective, it is very much of subjective character. Because feelings there, appreciation, relish behind the beauty is there, that is purely of subjective character. So the beauty is that of objective, the subjective nature and subjective nature both combined. And to relish it, to enter into the world of the divine beauty is so wonderful at every step. At every step. So when Guru Maharaj spoke about reality, the beautiful, that beautiful is it goes far beyond the ordinary meaning of the beauty. We understand. That beauty has got whole infinite world of the meanings, which means love and ecstasy. Within that concept of the beauty, reality, the beautiful, when Guru Maharaj says beautiful, not just only beautiful by vision, by sight, it is beautiful by not only by sight or vision, by feelings, by relish, by realizations, ecstatic realizations. That's what Guru Maharaj means. I'm just speaking in a spontaneous way as it's flowing through me. This is a greatly historical place, spiritual place where so much nectarine Harikatha flowed from here, hours after hours, days after days. Tirelessly Guru Maharaj spoke. I have been eyewitness, heart witness. I have had the immense fortune to be eyewitness and heart witness of the nectarine Harikatha of Srila Guru Maharaj flowed from this place. In the association of so many exalted Guru Varga. Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, in this way. Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Dalita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Kamal Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vichar Jajavar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Alok Paramahansa Goswami Maharaj, Akinchan Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, and so on. So many other Guru Varga. Actually, so many beloved God brothers of Srila Guru Maharaj used to love. They love to come over here and gather with Srila Guru Maharaj, spend hours, days, in so much happiness and joy, bliss, to have exchanges of divine Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, in this place, here, there, over there. Sometimes inside, mostly, this is the area. So alive, so blessed place. Divinely blessed, eternally blessed. Becoming emotional. Because this memory is so much alive in me, in my mind and heart, in my life, as if it just happened the other day. Not like so many years passed by, as if it is so alive in my memory, in my heart. Here I also used to have my own personal spaces in this Bhajan Kutir area. In between this easy chair and bed, this place used to be my small place. That chair would be removed. Chair was not there. I had this place. At this place I used to sleep just on the bedside of Guru Maharaj at night as his personal attendant. Also sleep outside. Guru Maharaj used to be resting here, sleeping during summer season, sometimes on the roof. I used to be sleeping here and there as his personal servitor, attendant. It is Guru Maharaj's Bhajan Kutir in the first place, also my place as a humble servitor of my Guru Maharaj, humble personal servitor. This is my Chaitanya Saraswat Mat is my home, own home, sweet home. And this Guru Maharaj Bhajan Kutir also my. It became my Bhajan Kutir due to the shelter at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj, being sheltered at the lotus feet of my beloved Guru Maharaj. Our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj also used to be here many times. Okay. Starting from before his sannyasa and then after sannyasa. He used to be here many times. Accepted, got the blessings of Guru Maharaj, excellent blessings. Sitting over here, sometimes there, inside Bhajan Kutir, sometimes there. With other devotees, he also used to be among the same family during that time. Today is the disappearance day of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So much alive memories about him. Both the God brothers used to be sitting here side by side, absorbed in the relish of the Krishna Katha for hours, for days. We used to be sitting, disciples of Guru Maharaj, disciples of him, used to be sitting surrounding both the exalted Mahabhagavatas over here. Sometimes a crowd would go, because all would not be fitting here. All devotees could not be fitting here because small place, or sometimes the crowd of the devotees would pass this area up to there, up to that side. They used to be sitting closer, more close, to be more accommodated, nearby, as near as possible. Okay, to both the Mahabhagavatas and listening to Harikatha closely. So all the devotees would be squeezing sometimes to be nearer, both exalted devotees of the Lord, speaking Harikatha, relishing between each other. Sometimes they used to be speaking in their mother tongue, Bengali. We would understand, but his other Western disciples would not understand, but still they would be listening. All will be recorded, they would be listening. Just with the feelings, no matter what we understand or not, but just hearing Krishna Katha in whatever language, doesn't matter, is so beneficial. That vibration, divine vibe and vibration. They used to love each other. Today is disappearance day. They used to love each other so much. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and Srila Guru Maharaj. Of course, they knew each other for many, many years, starting from the time of their Gurudev, Srila Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. Many, many years. Srila Guru Maharaj Guru Maharaj was hosted in his own residence, the Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj residence in Kolkata. Many times he would be hosting. He used to be special sponsor for Guru Maharaj Hari Katha in his own residence in Kolkata. Several times, sponsoring his Bhagavata Katha, Hari Katha, for days over there. Even before he officially took sannyasa, when he was Abhay Charanarovinda Prabhuji. So, they had very sweet, loving relationship, and it continued all through their life. Srila Guru Maharaj would be hardly moving anywhere from here, but all the exalted God brothers would not miss the opportunity to come over here and be with Guru Maharaj. Okay. So whenever they would be around in Nabadwip Dham, Mayapur, they would have definitely come over here. They would not like to miss that chance to be with Guru Maharaj together. That was the mood in the other exalted God brothers of Guru Maharaj. Therefore, this place, this Nabadwip Chaitanya Saraswat Math, this Chaitanya Saraswat Math, this Bhajan Kutir of Guru Maharaj became the place of unity. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, selected way. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, conference used to take place here in a more selective way, but like core committee, core group of Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. So, such holy site, imbued so many divine memories of the gatherings, get together, devotional get together, loving get together, divine get together. Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, Saraswati Thakur's Rupanuga family here. So you need to feel into that vibration. We are all sitting in the same place, so much blessed. Spiritually, nothing is past, everything is present. When we can relate things of this higher spiritual world in a pure spiritual way, divine way, they, in spite of the fact they are all past history, yet they are not fully past. They are present. Ever present, through our feelings, through our respectful relationship, devotional relationship in eternity. After all, it is beyond the limit of our material concept of time, place, situation also. Transcendental. It's transcending the material limits of mundane concept of time, place, situation. When we know how to feel, how to be in tune with that frequency, with that eternal divine frequency, then everything is present also. They are present. So, being lovingly invited by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj. Guru Maharaj went there in Mayapur Chandoday temple few times. Also I remember he also went there last time after the disappearance, just to as an eminent speaker, special speaker on the day of the disappearance celebration of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, on the same tithi. So Guru Maharaj went there last time with heavy heart, crying. Srila Guru Maharaj, I remember Srila Guru Maharaj, Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, myself, Govinda Maharaj. another one or two devotees, all went together. Last time together to Mayapur Chambadai temple. And Guru Maharaj spoke Harikatha, spoke in glorification of his beloved god brother Swami Maharaj on the disappearance day and the same tithi after Srila Swami Maharaj passed away. And I remembered, I was a very young boy at that time. I remembered he was speaking Krishna Katha with so heavy heart, feeling in acute pain of separation from his beloved god brother, Srila Swami Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Swami. And Guru Maharaj also mentioned in his English lecture, in past, before, I came here several times, so much, my heart filled with joy, joyful heart. But today I am here with a heavy heart, feeling, finding myself in acute pain of separation from my beloved god brother, Swami Maharaj. I think he spoke also, he mentioned that in the Harikatha. If you can find that lecture. I'm not exactly quoting Guru Maharaj, but as I remember, I'm just speaking the mood. His mood, the way he spoke, just not exactly quoting, I don't remember, but that was Guru Maharaj's feelings. I'm just speaking out his feelings in general. And we also felt into the feelings of Guru Maharaj, with what heavy, painful heart he was speaking Harikatha there after the last time when he visited Mayapur ISKCON temple. Both the god brothers had so much appreciation for each other. Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. So much spontaneously loving appreciation for each other. They had love and respect, mutual love and respect for each other. So much. Where in one hand, where Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj mentioned about Guru Maharaj. Even I consider him to be my own Siksha Guru, then what to speak more of the benefits you will all be receiving from his association and taking guidance, instruction from him. Whenever you have any doubts of Siddhanta, Bhakti Siddhanta, come to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, receive his guidance. Even I even consider him to be my own Siksha Guru, then what to speak more of the benefits you will be receiving from his association in that way. And in one hand he spoke in this way about him, and on the other hand Guru Maharaj spoke of him, he is Saktavesh Avatar, empowered incarnation of my Gurudev Srila Saraswat Prabhupada, Krishna, Radha Krishna. See, they had so much appreciation, natural appreciation for each other, and not that what they are speaking is like lip deep. They mean what they say. Not that only encouraging talks, they are speaking something like encouraging, but when they spoke like this, they meant what they spoke. They felt in that way. In relation to their Gurudev, great Gurudev, Divine Master Srila Saraswat Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. I also remember In connection of the disappearance day of Bhaktivedanta Swami, I also remember some context of prior to disappearance of Srila Guru Maharaj. Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj was here. 7-8 days, at least 7 days before he came. 7 days before Guru Maharaj departed from this world, Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj came, my great Sannyasa Shiksha Guru. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj is also my great and glorious Shiksha Guru Pad Padma. Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj also my Sannyasa Shiksha Guru. So I remember how Guru Maharaj held his hand, took his hand within his palm and requested Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj to stay back for a few days while he was almost ready to go across the Ganga to Mayapur to take care of his missionary responsibilities at Gopinath Gauriya Math, what has just started. At that time it was just almost started, Gopinath Gauriya Math. Not exactly starting point, but newly coming up. So Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj Ji, Gurudev had some urgent service responsibility, so he had to go across. He was about to go to Mayapur and he came to see Guru Maharaj to take his permission before going. But Guru Maharaj was not ready to let him go. He just laying down on his bed, we gave a chair just in front of the bed of Guru Maharaj inside Bhajan Kutir. Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj sat and he sat there on the chair. Okay. And Guru Maharaj simply just took him. While lying down, he just took his hands within his own hands and requested. Spoke to Gurudev Puri Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj, please don't go. Please don't go now. I am here only for a few days more. Maybe 3 to 4 days more. Please take care of my last Samadhi rites, Samadhi Puja with your own hands, under your guidance, everything. And then you can go. Until I leave this world, okay, enter the Nitya Leela, please don't leave me alone in this way. And I saw Puri Goswami Maharaj broke down in tears. He was not ready to accept those words from Guru Maharaj, that he was going to leave soon. And he was requesting him, please stay for a few days more. Because apprehending if he goes away, he may not be able to come at the proper time. So he was not ready to let him go, allow him to go physically away from Guru Maharaj. Wanted to keep him beside him, keep him in Chaitanya Saraswat, beside him, nearby him. And as he was requesting, Gurudev Sri Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur broke down in tears. He started saying, Maharaj, you cannot leave us now. It is not the time yet. Time has not arrived yet that you will leave us and go away. How can we leave? Please, don't say that. We expect you, we very much expect you to be on this plane, on this world for many more days. Please don't say that your time has arrived, you have to go. So, and then Guru Maharaj was also crying, saying, Maharaj, I feel my time has arrived. Please don't try to bind me. Bind me with your love, your loving obligations again. I feel time has come, it is arriving very soon by the divine will of my Gurudev and the Mahaprabhu divine couple, by the arrangement of their divine will, I am receiving call. I have to go. Okay. But please stay over here. You promised to me that you will, with your own hands, you will be taking care of my last Samadhi Puja, all Samadhi function, all Samadhi performance. I want this promise from you. And then you are released, physically released to go from here. And Srila Puri Goswami Thakur could not but accept the request of Guru Maharaj, loving request of Guru Maharaj, and he stayed back. He immediately cancelled going to Mayapur Gopinath Gauriya Math. He just spoke to a few of his disciples to take care of the things over there in his absence. He cannot go. This is more important. That was more important for him, much essentially important for him to stay back here besides his Sridhar Maharaj, beloved Sridhar Maharaj. And so he did. He stayed back. And within, I think, 4 days, by 4th day from that request Guru Maharaj made to Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj departed. Guru Maharaj disappeared from this plane. And then in tears, in the tears of loving pain, we found our divine guardian, Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj. Took care the whole Samadhi Puja functions with his own hands under his full loving care. And we also followed him. We also took care of whole Samadhi Puja. All this Samadhi Puja performance of Guru Maharaj under the precedence, under the guidance of Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami Thakur, as desired by Srila Guru Maharaj. So he became our divine guardian to guide us through that most difficult time, painful time. You know, it's live in my memory how Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj, accompanied by us, the disciples of Guru Maharaj, took full loving care with all loving devotion of the Samadhi Puja of Guru Maharaj, everything, fulfilling Guru Maharaj's last desire. And we followed his guidance. We also, following in his footsteps, under his divine guidance, we took with full devotion, we took care of the Samadhi Puja and everything. Okay, like putting Srila Guru Maharaj inside Samadhi, offering flowers and other things, offering puja, then lastly offering soils. This way. So thus we have got essential, inseparable, loving devotional bond with Srila Bhakti Puri Goswami Thakur in relation to our Guru Maharaj. As also very much so with Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ji. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ji. specific query from any of you? I just start a spontaneous way. Continue. If you have any specific query.
Could you tell us some more about how you met your Gurudev and the first days with him?
This is ever old question to me. I have already spoken about it several times. Same question asked by so many devotees. Actually, in brief, I have been connected, I was connected with Srila Guru Maharaj from my babyhood, when from the time I could not remember anything. Being born, having the fortune of being born in a devotee's family, in a family of the disciples of Srila Guru Maharaj. My parents, my grandparents on both sides, maternal grandparents, paternal grandparents, all are initiated disciples of Guru Maharaj. So, as being a child of that family, naturally, whenever they used to come to have darshan of their Gurudev, whenever my parents used to come, would come to have darshan of their Gurudev, they used to carry me as baby. So, I did not remember. My parents explained to me, my grandparents and the parents told me later on, they used to carry me as baby and just placed before the feet of Guru Maharaj and touched the feet. If there was any dust available in the feet, they collected and smeared on my head. Like their baby. They were coming to have darshan of their Guru, pay full obeisance to their Gurudev, and he used to bring me, their baby. So I came in contact with Srila Guru Maharaj, blessed contact, when I could not even remember his baby. Then from the age, I think 3.5 years, in other words, from 3.5 years of age, I could remember playing with Guru Maharaj. He was this tall, I was this small. Okay. So I could remember playing with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj used to be playing with me time to time. This is one of the characteristics of the great person, devotee. Sometimes they also become childlike. They never become childish, but they can become childlike. Okay, Mahapurusha. Of course, when they are relating to a child, they have to become childlike. Otherwise, cannot relate to a child psychologically. So Guru Maharaj used to be playing with me quite often. So I could remember playing with Guru Maharaj different ways from around the age of 3.5 years. And then onward, as I grew up, many times I came with my parents, grandparents, and I could remember, I developed, or Guru Maharaj myself had developed a mutual loving relationship. Okay, playful father and playful son. That was our relationship. Before I could understand Guru and disciple connection. Okay, because that was so above my head at that time, too high for me because I was just child. So, but Srila Guru Maharaj kindly, he mercifully created a relation with me, that of a beloved spiritual father and spiritual son. That was the relationship I began to have with Guru Maharaj through feelings. Before understanding Guru, so heavy, so great and big person and disciple, understanding all this, just relating. Yes. I would be relating to Guru Maharaj like my beloved father. And he would also be relating so, his beloved father and son. So, Oh, so many memories. I remember at that time I could count the wall clock. I learned how to see the time in the wall clock, and when it used to be ringing 1, 2, 3, dong, dong, dong. And I could figure out one time I was here in the afternoon while Guru Maharaj was eating chana prasad, and I could see that is the same wall clock, original wall clock, Guru Maharaj in Bhajan Kutir. And I heard that hit 4 times, dong, 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 4 o'clock, and that was the time for Guru Maharaj to eat chana.
What's chana?
And chana means it's a curd prepared from milk.
Oh.
Guru Maharaj would be having, he used to have on Gandharaj lemon tree here, and the devotees pick up the fresh lemon from the Chaitanya Saraswat tree, and with this same fresh lemon juice that milk would be prepared, curd, paneer.
Yes.
And then I could figure out the 4 o'clock in the afternoon Guru Maharaj takes chana. That is the time for him to take chana. Wherever I would be at that time, so as soon as I would listen 4 times wall clock beating, I would be running over here to eat chana. I would be standing here, and Guru Maharaj would look at me while he would be eating. He would also give me chana, delicious. So delicious. I used to be eating and waiting for the next to come. So then Guru Maharaj's disciples had to increase the amount of chana. They found another shareholder came sharing with Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj loves to give him chana prasad. So they had to arrange for extra milk and extra chana, amount of chana. Like that. One of my sweet memories. Okay. Guru Maharaj would be touching on my head, like doing like this, basically. Okay. Then, when I would pay pranam, I learned to pay Panchanga pranam and prostrated pranam to Guru Maharaj. So, Guru Maharaj would love to see that I was falling flat, making prostrated pranam and touching his feet. Sometimes I used to touch my head on Guru Maharaj's feet. Guru Maharaj would just here. He would be sitting and he would bend down and touch my head. Come, okay, get up, enough pranam, enough obeisance. Come up. Oh, so much bhakti, he used to tell me. You have got so much bhakti. Okay, enough bhakti, come up now. Like that. I would come up, bless me, smilingly. Little things, but very sweet. Used to make me feel having so much sweet, loving relation with Guru Maharaj. Life, loving reciprocation in that way. Guru Maharaj used to have sandesha, specially prepared. I think that sandesha he also used to distribute time to time among the Western disciples and devotees who would be gathering here, bringing from his own sweet container, little sandesha. And I would love to take that sandesha. So delicious. Because it used to be prepared with this fresh lemon juice, lime juice from Chaitanya Saraswat tree, a tree grown over here, and some special sugar, contents. Not white sugar totally, but kind of brownish sugar, very tasty. The flavor was so attractive, it had attractive flavor and taste. So, that's why I would love to take that sandesha. And then, during the twilight time, evening time, twilight zone or evening time, I don't see that revolving chair anymore. I have to find where it is now. That revolving chair was presented by Bhakti Nandan Swami Maharaj, another stalwart godbrother of Srila Guru Maharaja. He had a revolving chair. He brought that chair for Guru Maharaj, for his own personal use. So that chair used to be sitting there mostly. At that time, no glass windows, all were open, and like Guru Maharaj, Bhajan Kutir was more connected with the lap of nature, Mother Nature, all open. So Guru Maharaj used to be sitting on that revolving easy chair, chanting his Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And sometimes used to look around because it was a revolving chair. And at some point, the Guru Maharaj started making me sit on his own chair, and started on some evening time, he used to be revolving me slowly, making me sit on his own chair and teach me all different directions, all 10 directions, east, west, north, east, west, north and south, right over there, I remember. And not only 4 directions, also corner, Ishan, Nairit, Vayu, Agni, Kon, all the corners you know. Urdha, Adha, upward, downward. According to Vedic astrological vision, we have 10 directions. 10 directions. 4 main one, east, west, north, south, and then corner directions also. This corner, that corner, this one, this. And then upper and lower. He used to be teaching, and he used to slowly revolving, teaching all the directions. Including up and down. And sometimes in the cloudless evening sky, he used to be teaching me different astronomical signs on the sky, cloudless, without cloud. There are different astronomical signatures and signs found in the sky. So he used to teach me. You see that pattern, that draw, that design, this is called, this Rashi, this is the sign in this way. Kalu Purusha, Bhargo, Dhanus in this way. Lion, sign. So, and he used to tell me. And I'd be looking at him, listening to him and looking at the sky, trying to remember all this. And Guru Maharaj used to speak to me, used to tell me, this is so big universe, infinite. So many, you can see, so many, watch at so many stars, moon, so many planets. There are also many more planets we cannot see with our bare eyes. So, see, this is such a big universe, cosmos. He would be speaking, of course, in Bengali. I'm translating, I'm speaking in English, but he used to be telling me all this in Bengali. And who is the owner, who is the master of this whole universe? He is sitting inside the temple, standing on the throne with the flute. Krishna, he is the master of the whole universe. You are seeing. I would wonder, my heart would be filled with wonder. Oh, the master of the whole universe is sitting, standing inside the temple, beautiful playing flute. So wonderful. And then he said, and there is also mistress beside, divine mistress, Srimati Radharani, standing next to him, you can see. And Mahaprabhu, you won't understand now, he combines both. deity of Gauranga, all sitting, standing in the throne. Every day you take darshana and pay full pranam with full love. Understand? Full love every day and take their blessings. Pray for their blessings. And this used to be, Guru Maharaj used to be telling me, inspiring me. And from that time onward, whenever I would go before the temple, I remember, I used to call Guru Maharaj at that time as Maharaj, because I could not properly pronounce Maharaj in a very correct, or how to say, officially orthodox, correct manner. Guru Maharaj, I had not yet learned to call out for Guru Maharaj like that. So I used to be calling sometimes Guru Maharaj or just Maharaj. Maharaj. No, Ra would not be coming yet. So sometimes I used to call out for Guru Maharaj before even coming over here, because I had maternal grandparents' house right over there. His name was Madhupati Das Prabhu, Guru Maharaj's direct disciple. So my parents used to be staying in, my mother used to be staying in her parents' house. My father also would be joining there. So I used to be there with them, with my parents. So sometimes I would come out running for Guru Maharaj. And I remember I used to be calling Guru Maharaj from there before coming here, out loud voice, Maharaj, Maharaj, where are you? I am coming. And Guru Maharaj could hear, who is calling me? Maharaj. So sometimes he would be sitting, just with a curious mood he would be going with a big stick. Just little walk around up to that area. At that time no building was there. I was running and he would be responding to me. Okay, I am here, come over here, I am here. Come up. I'm coming, running up to my Maharaj. See, if I continue speaking, so many memories, it will take hours after hours, little, memories of my reciprocation, playful reciprocation with Guru Maharaj, starting from just my babyhood and childhood. I have not even come yet to my juvenile time and my youthful days and later days. So it's an ocean, big ocean. Just giving you some glimpse, idea. Then sometimes the Guru Maharaj used to go down. Another